consistently on YouTube, then I'm sure you know who MrBeast is. And if you've been living under a rock these past few days, he's been in a very big time allegation. And what is it about? I'm glad you asked. So basically, Dog Packed 404 made a whole almost an hour video just simply exposing and also realize this is the same dude that was not threatening, but basically said he's gonna expose them and said Chris is the tip of the iceberg. And I thought he was just one of those people that was just trying to get some clout. And he low-key shut me up because he came with a lot of facts. And you know he's doing it right. Even the MrBeast team sent him a cease and desist. That says a lot of words without having to say anything at all. And I don't think MrBeast has responded himself. Besides that Chris drama with the minor, I haven't really seen him speak out about himself yet, which is really concerning because usually you try to get it out there as soon as possible, especially when it gets worse. And then I don't know, he dropped the video like what, 2 days ago, and bruh, boy oh boy, let's just say, man, he got a lot of dislikes. This has to be the most disliked YouTube video ever because he is on the top 2, so this is making it 10 times worse. So even the comments, because obviously I don't know what he expected, but he dropped the video. Usually when something happens, they try to suspend comments, they try to like just cut off comments in general. But at the same time, when you try to go check for replies, you don't see the replies because the team is actively removing them at the same time, trying to protect his image. I don't know what's the point of trying to do this. It's way too late for that. And it comes to a point where it's like, okay, now you're trying to hide something. Now you're not trying to look as like you're the bad guy. It's way too late to do that, bro. You might as well just come clean and just let it be. Like, there's no point of trying to keep doing this. You're digging yourself into a hole, bro, that you already put yourself in. You're just getting deeper and deeper. Like, just stop.
2 days later.
The more you're doing it, the more sus you look. And everything's out there. It's not like you haven't got exposed yet. So many things is out there right now, and it's kind of too late to even be doing that. Because now it looks like you got something more to hide. Or more to protect. But either or, you don't look good in this situation, bro. Just face it, bro. Just face it. I don't know how he just casually drops a video like nothing happened. But I mean, he should have expected that, bro. He should have expected that. Can't say I feel bad. And I don't even know when we're even gonna get a response from MrBeast, because I'm sure he's aware. He's fully aware, acting like nothing's happening. Obviously, he's not running this whole thing by himself. He has a whole team, so I'm sure they probably advise him not to do that. Sooner or later, things will have to come out for those allegations. I can't even call them allegations at this point. We also got to get on the Beast games. Only figured this out through my people through Discord. Shout out Rochat. Shout out Pika. What's good, Pika? If you're watching this video. Yeah, man, we looked through an article and basically, man, MrBeast is in some shit. Contestants starving, broken bones, mistreatment, man. Like, no human decency. Like, it sounded like hell. A lady going by Rosanna Pansino, hopefully I didn't say that wrong, but she participated in Beast games with I don't know how many contestants there was, her and many contestants in there, and she can vouch. She has been telling them what's been going on, and I think she's been silenced doing so.
I have received messages from over a dozen people involved with the current Beast games. For those of you who don't know, Beast games is a competition show ran by MrBeast that will be on Amazon Prime. So the messages that I have received from contestants on the show are pretty much all telling a similar story, and I find them to be very disturbing. I have personally worked in entertainment and on sets for almost 2 decades, and what is going on here is beyond disgusting and extremely dangerous. I wanted to read you one of the messages with the permission of one of the contestants to give you an idea of why I'm so upset and why I simply just can't let this go. It's absolutely not okay. So I'm going to read to you her message. I was a contestant until the end. I also didn't accept their hush money. It was really bad. People were having seizures because they were not getting medication. even though we were promised we would. And it was 100% rigged. They presented it as though the game would be like Squid Games, basically a type of game show where all the games are an even playing field. That was not at all the case. All the games were about speed and strength, so only the young athletic males were at an advantage over the women, and elderly people were also casted. To make things worse, men started realizing that they could take out the women without being eliminated. Guys started tackling and hitting women. 2 girls were tackled and passed out on the field and were dragged off to continue filming. I saw people with broken bones, stitches, etc., and most were women. We were given maybe 400 calories a meal and only fed every 12 hours. Food would run out and people would fight over, steal, and hoard food. Water was scarce and kept running out as well. I had to sit with a bloody pad for 2 days before I could get undergarments and my reusable pads because I'm allergic to regular pads. We were also sleep deprived, only allowed 3 to 4 hours. We all slept on the floor in the stadium in a $10 sleeping bag. I get that people saying it's a game show and it's not meant to be easy. I'm not saying it should be easy, but it was presented like Squid Games, where competitions were not biased and didn't exclusively cater to young athletic men. People who went signed up for Squid Games, not for American Ninja Warrior and Survivor. Why else would they cast elderly people on the show? They offered anyone who lost $1,000 to sign away their rights to join any kind of class action lawsuit of any kind. I didn't sign, so I didn't get the money. After this article came out and things started blowing up, they called everyone back and decided to offer an additional $1,000 per person to make up for any of the inconveniences. They knew it was bad because they also offered to provide therapy through their insurance. And it wasn't Amazon Prime that called me, it was MrBeast's crew. We were set up to fail. And when the men started tackling people to get them out, nothing was done about it. They were not even eliminated. The game that had to do with the briefcase, it felt literally like Hunger Games. While MrBeast is standing on his podium, looking down, watching all of us peasants fight for a chance at 5 million. I know it's a game show, and I know it's not meant to be easy, but even with a waiver, it is a company's responsibility to have safety protocols in place to try to prevent injuries. That is not what was happening here. The fact that the nurses at the hospital in Las Vegas are also confirming all of the injuries that happened is proof. They did not have to sign an NDA. And 5 of us so far have tested positive for COVID. Also, someone was allowed to go in with pink eye, which of course is also contagious.
She keeps being silenced, and there's a few videos that she had to re-upload just for her to get her word out there. And I don't know if that's the team's fault or maybe that's just, I don't know. It gotta be the team, right? Cause what else? Even though TikTok is soft, but I doubt it's TikTok. With what's been going on with the cease and desist to Dogpack404, it wouldn't be a stretch if we said he played a part in this too. And the Beast Games incident is the most recent incident. It's like his problems just been stacking ever since he got called out. And it all started from Chris. Dogpack took his opportunity to expose him. I don't know if you've seen the beginning of the Chris video I made, but he was really talking about Chris is just a little piece of the puzzle. He's like 5% of the puzzle. There is so much more stuff you don't know. And he dropped that video, dropped a banger. They tried to silence him, but the video's still up. That's his only video there. There's no way you're doing everything out of just the kindness of your heart. At some point, when you get money like that, when money starts coming in like that, greed starts to come in, and then it's just, you're not doing it for yourself. You're not doing it just because you want to. You're doing it because you're getting money. You're getting revenue. Money really is the root of all evil, man. Like, really, man. Like, it gets to a point where it just consumes you, and that's like, that's all you become at that point. You just become a bill. I know I couldn't trust it. Like, even his smile seemed weird to me now, bro. Like, it's crazy. Once you hear about a person, like, you start looking at their old pictures or old stuff that they did, and you're like, man, he kind of do look weird now. I don't know, I'll be having a feeling when I see people sometimes, but like, I just really can't put my head on it sometimes. I'm like, I don't want to say it though, but like, Buddy don't look normal here, man. Yeah, man, MrBeast is in trouble, in more serious trouble than ever before. So I mean, only time will tell. We don't really know what he got planned next, but we just know eventually, sooner or later, he's gonna have to speak out for his allegations. Y'all boys take care. God bless.